What's going on, everybody? This is Coach D coming at you. All right, today we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about a real serious subject right here. I see some people are making some of the same mistakes that I made in the past, so I'm going to help you guys out with that. Now, let me tell you right now, guys, that we are streaming on both YouTube and Facebook, so welcome to all of you guys, whether you tuning in from YouTube, Facebook, or even if you happen to be listening to this on podcast. All right, welcome. All right, now first, here's the deal. All right, people complain, about that their sponsor doesn't do enough to help them. I see this all the time, like in different Facebook groups, people would be complaining about their sponsor that's in their network marketing business. Like, oh, my sponsor didn't help me. They didn't help me do anything. And trust me, I get it. Oh, I understand. So I am not here to tell you that you don't have, a reason to complain, if you will. But at the end of the day, y'all already know I'm coming at you because I want to come with solutions, okay? Now, this can often be like real frustrating, for you, especially if you just started. Now, here's some good news. This frustration can actually, be avoided when you understand how to choose your network marketing upline and the 3 mistakes to avoid. So if you have, have you ever been, just fed up with feeling like you've been left on the road for dead, like roadkill, right, by your network marketing upline sponsor, then you definitely want to tune in to everything that we have to say here, because this is for you. Now check this out, all right? As you guys tune in, definitely make sure you put down in the comments, let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm tuning in from the Carolinas, all right? Now, if this is your first time, checking me out, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Like I said, if you happen to be watching this on YouTube, all right? And I'm Coach D, and I'm all about helping other network marketers, entrepreneurs, online marketers be able to increase in your business, all right, with more leads and sales and everything like that to get you to where that next point that you want to be, get you to that A, you start at A, get you to that B, right? You know what I'm saying? To help you really start to be able to live the life that you want financially. All right. And I do that by focusing on what I like to call the 3 M's of entrepreneurship. So we're talking about the mindset. That's very important. All right. The marketing and the multiple streams of income. All right, so the one of the M's that we're focusing on today is actually, kind of really dealing with the mindset. If we really think about it, it's going to be dealing with the mindset. All right. Now, so definitely if you watch this on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. All right, so you can be alerted next time I come out with some content. Now, let's go ahead and really dive into this. All right. Now, like I told you. All right, when you are out there choosing your network marketing upline, you want to choose wisely. It's not about being perfect, but it is about thinking about some things, the next time you go and choose your network marketing upline. Because the mistakes that you are making, right, especially these top 3 that we're going to talk about, are actually causing you more frustration. So let's get into it. What is the first tip that I would give you? The first mistake that I see people making. Now, before I get into it, I want to make sure you clearly understand when I'm saying, the first mistake that I see people making, I'm talking about I made these same mistakes before, and it really hindered my growth. So I'm not coming from a standpoint of I've never been there. I'm coming from a standpoint of I've been there, felt it, bought the t-shirt, but I had to return it, and now I'm telling you to return that t-shirt. Okay, you feel me? If that's making sense right there, if y'all feeling on that, if y'all feeling me on that, put down in the comments and let me know, say I'm with you, D. Put down in the comments, say I'm with you, D. All right? All right, so cool. All right, so the number one mistake, all right, is that I see people focusing too heavily on individual monetary picks. What does that mean? Like, when, the leaders or the gurus or whoever, right, in your network marketing business, they're showing like proof picks, like, maybe they made, $100, $200, $500, whatever the case may be, and a lot of times, as people are looking for something to join, they're looking for a sponsor to join, and just be real with it. I know when I started, I was doing this too. I was looking to see, who else was winning, and it was like, okay, cool, because we all want to be with winners. Let's just be real. All right, cool, right? But I wasn't paying attention to the fact that I was only focusing on the proof picks that they were putting up was only their proof picks, meaning it was like money that they made. It wasn't anything about like, they were like congratulating their team member for doing something. It was about proof pics of only them. So that's what I mean by that. One of the mistakes is that we rely too heavily, you know, on focusing on just someone's proof pic of what they made, because we got to start thinking. Think about this for a minute. It's cool for a person to be able to, you know, get some leads and get some sales, right? But that has nothing to do with you. Right? So you know, so before you decide, you know, before you choose a network marketing upline, you want to think about, all right, is that person already, you know, are they showing some proof pics of their team? So that way, you know, at least they're not the only one on the team winning, right? You know, at least somebody on the team winning. And let me show you an example, okay, of what I'm talking about, because like I said, you know, proof pics are cool, but you want to show a mixture. Like, for example, and I'm only using my profile because I don't want this, you know, this to turn into like trying to call people out or something like that. So I'm just using mine. All right. So this one, now that was one. Let me show you what I mean. All right. I'm going to show you some that I put up of myself and then some of my team. Like, this is an example right here. This would be an example right here of a proof pic, you know, that I put up of myself. You know, meaning that this is something that I did, right? So yeah, you definitely want to, you know, join people and lock arms with people who are winning. We get it, right? But are they, you know, are you able to see that they're putting up some proof of, you know, some of their teammates? Like, for instance, this right here, I actually brought one of my teammates on, you know, and she talked about, you know, her business and everything like that, you know. So I'm actually showing the growth of my team. I actually did a live video right here of my teammate and interviewed her right there. And then let me go down a little bit further. All right. So you guys can see, you mix in some of yours, but you want to see people showing proof of their team. Like, this is a proof pic right here of the growth of our team. Right? This right here is a collage of proof pics of different people's proof pics on my team, right? Not just mine, but different people, right? This right here is another proof pic of one of my team members. And I even, you know, tag them, you know, I even tag her like, hey, you know, congratulations, right? So my point is that, you know, you want to be looking to see if the proof pics are not just, you know, proof pics of their own winnings, you know, but proof pics showing that their team is also winning too. So that way you could know that you're at least stepping into a winning team. All right. So that's the first mistake right there that I see a lot of people make. All right. Now put down in the comments, guys. Put down in the comments. Let me know. Have you guys ever made that mistake? Like I said, I can own up to it. You know what I'm saying? I can own up to it. Like, I know I've made that mistake of looking at the wrong thing. I call it counting people pockets. That's what I call it, counting people pockets. We be up there thinking like, you know what I'm saying? We be up there thinking like, man, if they made like $3,000, surely I can make like, you know, 500. You know what I'm saying? That's how we be thinking. So put down the comments and let me know, y'all. Let me know. Okay. All right. I see you, bro. He said, yeah, I've been there, done that. Yeah, exactly. I feel you. All right. So how do you fix it? Okay. Because I told you this is about solutions too, right? So how do you fix that problem? Well, for one, all right, you look at, you know what I'm saying, people, potential people that you want to join. You look at ones who are showing a healthy mixture of both. If they are showing some proof, right, look for proof that they're showing that some of their team is winning. Even if it's not, it doesn't have to be an economical proof pick either, right? It could be a proof pick of one of their teammates saying something that they had an aha moment, like, oh my gosh, you know, I now get it, or something like that. All of that is proof, okay? So keep that in mind as well. So that's how you fix that. It's real simple to fix it, right? Just stop looking at the wrong stuff. You know, start looking for the things that are going to honestly mean more for you down the road, all right? All right, so cool. If y'all with me so far, put down the number 1. Put down the number 1 down in the comments. All right. Let me know that you guys are with me so far. No matter, like I said, no matter if you're on YouTube, Facebook, you know, whatever. Put down number 1 in the comments. All right. Okay, cool. I see some ones coming up. All right. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So let's move to number 2. All right. The number 2 mistake that I see, you know, that, like I said, I've made, you know, y'all might be making this mistake. Not after this, y'all won't be making this mistake, right? But is that, you know, you need to look and see how accessible your future sponsor is. Like, you know, before you join them or whatever, you know, check out how accessible they are. And let me tell you what I mean. Like, for example, if you're going to join a network marketing opportunity, right? Or a network marketing company, and you're looking, you know, to choose someone for Upline, see if they have, like, you know, an email address, right? So that way you can email them. You know, you can email them and ask them questions, you know, like if you're like, well, I don't know what questions to ask them. Here's one you always can ask, you know, but like, hey, if I decide to join your network marketing team, you know, what type of training is included? You can always ask that. Okay, so email them. Why? Because for one, you want to make sure they have an email address, you know, or any other type of channels, but email address is one. But if they do, you also want to see how long does it take for a person to email you back, you know, or, you know, whoever you're going to join in network marketing. Because it's like this, guys, when you're out there, you know, and you're trying to, you know, get your business going, you know, you may sign up somebody who doesn't have like a Facebook group or anything, and that's fine. Right? These are just, you know, examples I'm giving you guys. But the point is, you need some mode of, you know, communication to whereas if you get stuck, okay, let me say this again. When you get stuck, okay, because we all get stuck. I don't care what y'all say. All right, y'all feel me? Look, if y'all have ever been stuck, even if it was at just the beginning, if you have ever been stuck in your business where you're like, man, I sure enough could use some help, put down in the comments and say, yeah, been stuck. Okay, put down in the comments, say, yeah, been stuck. All right, and if nobody says, then I know y'all lying because I know y'all been stuck. Okay, but myself included, I've been stuck before too. So, you know, when you email them, right, you want to see like how long does it take for them to get back to you? Like, does it take like a couple weeks, you know, or does it take like maybe, you know, 3 days, you know, or something like that, you know, so that way you just, you know, you going into this with eyes wide open. You feel me? Eyes wide open. Ain't nobody trying to trick you. Okay. All right. So that's one thing, you know, that you could do right there. All right. Another one is look and see if they do have a phone number listed. All right. Now, yes, you know, some people don't have their phone number listed, but some people do. Right. Now, why? Because that's another mode of communication, even if it's just like voicemail that you can leave or text message, you know, because what happens if, let's just be real, y'all, people get kicked off of Facebook all the time. What happens? You get kicked off of Facebook and, you know, now you don't have a way to reach them and you didn't, you know, you didn't find an email address for them. So you need a way to be able to communicate with them. So if they have a phone number, awesome, you know, so you want to check for things like that. Now, does that mean if they don't have a phone number, then they suck? No, it doesn't mean that. But these are things that you want to check with to see if they have like a phone number or even like a customer support chat. Because let's just be honest, y'all, like for real. Okay, now what actual business? When I say actual business, meaning it's not about whether you have a brick and mortar. It's not about if you have like, you know, a fancy office. It's about, are you operating as a business or are you operating as a flyby trying to get somebody else's money into your pocket, scamming looking self, right? You know, so if you're trying to operate as an actual business, no matter how much money you're making or not, right, then you need, you know, to have some way for people to communicate with you. Okay, you know, instead of, you know, just trying to hide behind a computer, right, and crying about why people aren't, you know, joining you and all this other stuff. You know, you don't want to put out that that image that, you know, you're just trying to be incognito, especially in network marketing. You know, you got to connect with people. So that means you want to look and see if that potential upline sponsor, you know, has a way for you to connect with them. You know what I'm saying? Outside of, you know, things like if it happens where you get kicked off of Facebook, you know, so definitely if they have a phone number, you know, or, you know, customer support chat, awesome. Because customer support is a part of business. It's a part of business, y'all. No matter if they have a virtual assistant doing it, fine. But customer support is what it is. Do you guys know how many times, you know, people have, you know, reached out to me and they're like, oh, you know, I really need, you know, some help. I don't know what to do. I signed up and I haven't been able to reach my sponsor. You know, it's been a month, it's been whatever, or I messaged them and they never, you know, respond, blah, 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 whatever. You know what I mean? You know, so then you wind up having people out there, if you're the ones doing that, you wind up having people out there, you know, confused and dazed, right? And they really, you know, can start to feel in a negative way, feel like they've been duped. You know, like, has that ever happened to you where you've joined something or join someone in a network marketing company and maybe it was at the beginning when you first started, you know, when you were still trying to see if the online stuff is real, you feel me? All right. You know, maybe it was like, you know, man, I don't know. I joined this. I don't know if this is a scam or not. You know what I'm saying? That can help a person not feel like, you know, not have to feel like they're, you know, like, oh my goodness, did someone take my money? So that's another thing too. So look for if there's ways to reach out to a person. All right. And like, for example, I'll show you guys like mine. All right. Like here on my YouTube channel, you know, like I'll put in, and let me just go to this description here. All right, like on my YouTube channel, on my descriptions, all right, I leave down here, I leave my phone number down here so a person could text me if, if they have some questions before they want to get started. I also leave my messenger link right there, so there's different ways. And of course, if it's on YouTube, a person can comment on the, on the post itself, but it's like, there's more than one ways, to allow someone to be able to connect with you. So that's just an example, right there. If you have a YouTube channel, or wherever, just make sure that it's accessible for people to reach out to you, because those are the things you want to be looking for as well. All right. So how can you actually fix this problem? All right. Well, what you can do is when you do reach out to your potential upline, you can ask them the important questions. You can ask them like, hey, when I do, join you, how will I be, what is the best method of communication to reach you? Because you may initially talk to them on text message, and then they may say, hey, once you join, then I have, Facebook group to put you in, and that's where we communicate from there. Or they may say, hey, once you join, you have, unlimited email support, whatever the case may be, but that's one of the questions. That's how you can fix that. Look for those, modes of communication already that they have out there, and just ask them, just message them if that's the case, text them, call them, whatever way they have out there, email them, and, and check and see, how long it takes to get a response, and how accessible will they be, whether it's them or their virtual assistant or a team or whatever, but how accessible will they be to you in the future. All right. So once again, that's a pretty easy fix. All right. We can fix that today. Does that make sense? Look, guys, if that's something you guys feel that you can handle, like, you know what, D? I can start doing this, put down in the comments the number 2. All right. Put down in the comments the number 2. If you're like, you know what, D, I can do this. I can do this. What's going on, bro? What's going on, sis? Thanks for tuning in. All right. All right. Cool. All right. So now what is number 3? Okay. Number 3. All right. This is a big one right here that I didn't really pay attention to this one. It didn't take me that long though. It probably took me like the first 90 days. Yeah, the first 9. I swear I had a whole bunch of revelations in the 90 days. You know what I mean? Consequently, y'all already know I only made like $9.24 in my first 90 days online, right? It was rough. You know what I mean? But so I had to learn real fast in a hurry, okay? But number 3. All right, this is a mistake that a lot of us have made. Some people, a lot of people are still making this mistake. All right, not paying attention to whether or not the potential sponsor or the potential network marketing upline person is already giving, some type of training or some type of support out there, to the public. All right. Now why, is this even important? It's mental, guys. It's like, think about it. If you know that you're going to need some support, right? Especially when we first start and, we're trying to get this stuff going. We need some help, right? You're going to need some help as you go, right? So, and you're going to need some training because you don't know what you don't know yet, right? So if you don't see the potential upline person, if you don't see them already giving some training, whether it's, now check this out, whether it's, on YouTube, because obviously YouTube have tons of people, so they might be giving some training already on YouTube, right? We're doing some training videos. They might be giving some training on Facebook. Maybe they do a live once a week or once a month or whatever, or it could be a training on a post, or maybe on Facebook in a Facebook group. Maybe they have a free Facebook group, where they have people who have not joined them in anything, right? Now, all these things I'm talking about that they're giving, information for free or training for free, or support for free is, I'm talking about, ways that are to the public, free, meaning the person did not have to join them for this, right? Now, so if you don't see a person already doing this, then how do you really know that person is going to be like, have that giving spirit in the sense of, that they're going to definitely, if they're already giving this for free, it's like this right here. If they're already giving this for free, then definitely whatever it is, once you do join them, is going to at least be a little bit higher than that, right? But it's like, if they're not already giving this for free, like if they're at 0, then so you just automatically thinking that you ain't seen them give no value nowhere else, that you have checked out for them, their social media platforms, or even in email, if that's what they do, that's cool too. You saw them giving out 0, meaning all it was just sales pitches all over the place, right? Or like you know, if 80%, like for real, like guys, if it's like 80% of the stuff that they put out is just sales pitches, then how much help do you think you're really going to get, you know, when you do decide to join that particular network marketing upline person? I mean, that's just common sense. We just got to think, guys. All right. So that's what I mean by that. So like, for example, all right. And I had to learn that one. You know, I had to learn that one too, you know, but for example, like, let me show you on my channel here. All right. Let me go back. Let me show you on my channel here. Like I do, you know, a lot of training videos as well. Like this is a training right here. This is a training right here. This is a training right here. And these are on things that not only on biz ops that I promote, but also tools. What does that mean? That means that the trainings that I'm giving are things that people can use whether they join me or not. These are the free trainings out here, right? How, you know, how people can make easy affiliate sales right here with a get response, you know, showing people how to get leads. Training here like this, and I've been doing this for you know, I think like, I don't know, like the last 7 weeks or something like that, you know, training right there. Another one on how they can get leads, you know, attraction marketing tips, you know, Facebook hacks, you know, just different, you know, just different things. I mean, it's just training all over how to convert your free signups, you know, a whole series on attraction marketing, right? Accountability partners, all of this training right here. You know, that you know, all that training right there, but that I've already been doing, right? So that's some of the things that you want to look for, because it's like you have a higher chance of, if a person's already giving out, you know, some training to the public, then they'll probably be cool with giving you some training once you sign up. They probably already have some training available. Or like, even if they're not a YouTube person, don't take this as you only can join people on YouTube. No. Okay, no. You can get training through email. You can get training through podcasts. You get training, you know, however they give it. If they want to do a Zoom once a month, cool. You can get it how they give it. But I'm talking about what are they giving out free that you can see. Like on Facebook, for example. Let me show you on Facebook. Because these are the channels that typically the people who are watching me are on, either like YouTube or Facebook. Right? So let me go over here and show you, like, okay. Like down here, I had some trainings. I'm looking for some recent trainings up here. All right, like this is a training right here where people, I mean, this is on my public profile, right? This is on my public profile. So anybody could come to this training right here. Anybody could come and ask me questions, you know what I'm saying, live. That's what I did on that particular training right there. This one I gave mindset training right here. This was live as well. You know, this is another training right here. So my point is that you can look, whether it be on, you know, their Facebook page, that's cool. Or even if they have a biz Facebook page, like a, you know, actual biz page, you know, that's cool too, you know. But the point is, like, if you see them already, you know, providing value out there to the marketplace, then it's a very good chance that when it comes down to you joining them, that they're going to have some valuable tips to share with you too. That's just common sense. All right. So how can you fix it? You just look for those things. That's how you can fix it. Look for those things. So now that you understand, you know, how to choose your network marketing upline, all right, and the 3 mistakes that network marketers make while they're doing it, you're better equipped to actually go out there, you know, as you were thinking about the next thing that you want to join, and properly choose someone that you have a better chance of having success. Because no, don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you, excuse me, that your sponsor makes your success. What I'm telling you is that it helps. Okay, it damn sure helps to have some help, you know, when you first start. So why not get the help? Take these 3 tips, get that help that you need by choosing, you know, a person that has shown some of those characteristics, so that you can crush it in and not be taking you forever. I mean, guys, like from the research that I've done, it says that it's like, I don't know if it's 90, 95%, 97%, somewhere in the 90s, you know, a failure rate in network marketing, you know. So it's like, we got to look at ourselves too. We can't just blame everyone else, you know. We have to look at what choices are we making. So that's why, you know, I wanted to bring this to you guys, this training to you guys on how to choose your network marketing upline. You know, no matter what industry you're in, use these techniques so that you could choose your network marketing upline next time and have even better success. Does that make sense? Guys, if you guys are finding this valuable, put down in the comments, put that down below and say a value or bomb. Let me know, baby. Put down in the comments and say value bomb. All right. Let me know that y'all feeling me. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, sis. All right. That's what I'm talking about. All right, look. Now, go ahead. If you're on Facebook, go ahead. Show me some love. All right. Show me some love. If you happen to be watching this on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and click that bell so you can be alerted the next time I come on with some content for you. All right. Now, if you guys, you know, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling what you're saying, D. All right. And maybe you need that additional support. Okay. All right. No matter who your network marketing upline is. All right. I have a training group that you guys can take advantage of. You know, if you need to learn how to market on Facebook, leveraging video, because that's what I teach. All right. All right. I have a training group. You need to reach out to me and I'll let you know and we'll see if you qualify. All right. All you need to do is, if you happen to be watching this on Facebook, put down below and say, let me in, D. All right, put down below and say, let me in, D. If you happen to watch this on YouTube, I make sure I leave a link below. All right, and the first link in the description will be how you can get involved with my training group. All right, no matter who your network marketing sponsor is, I'll show you how you can get involved with my network marketing, with my training group. All right, other than that, guys, I appreciate you for coming out. Thanks, sis. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you. That's what I'm talking about. All right, other than that, guys, you already know. You already know. This is Coach D, baby. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? We gonna take this right to the top. All right, here we are.